Alrighty guys, welcome one and all here for a new playthrough on the channel. Another first time ever with Praga Caput Regni. I'm probably butchering that a little bit, but hopefully Praga Caput Regni. And this is by Vladimir Suchi, and I think I'm saying his name right, which is always a bonus. Anyways, this is all about. This is a. How do I put it? It's a very interactive Euro type game with lots of different things to do, and you get like 16 turns, and that's it, and the game is over. So it's all about maximizing your turn. So if you can spend a turn getting some resources, so that way the next turn you can spend those resources, which will earn you some more resources back, and you have this nice engine going. You're obviously going to do a little bit better than if you're spending a turn just to get resources, and then spending another turn to do actions, and then spending another turn to get resources. So it's all about getting those interactions going. There's a lot of interesting things going on with this one, and there is a few playthroughs on the internet you can check out, but hopefully you'll enjoy this one here. Hello, my friend. The weather is, well, it's good. We had a little thing earlier. I sent us home from work at 3 o'clock because the big storm was coming by at 5. The storm came by and everything's fine, so I'm good. How are you, Doug? Good to see everyone. So we got some lights set up for this playthrough because it's kind of a little dark and shadowy. So again, 2024, we're trying to get better quality components, better quality videos for you guys. I actually have another camera set up, so now we have 2 cameras set up. Actually, I have my face camera, we have the normal camera, and now we have a third camera. Hopefully get the 4th one back next week, I'm hoping. And we got our lights back up, so lots of things coming on the channel for you guys. Hopefully, don't forget, hit that like button. It's not going to hurt you. I promise if you hit that like button, it's not going to come after you. You can hit it just once, though. Just tap it lightly once. All right, so let's take a look at what we got going on here. So there's this huge, massive board with all these things on it here, which is super cool. But then we also need our little player board, and we need our little thing over here. So I think what I might do is slide that over a little bit. We do have, like I said already, we have our second camera set up over here, which we'll be able to see our, tip that camera down a little bit maybe. That way we can see a little bit on the main board, hopefully. How's that look? Does that look all right with you guys? All right, so this is the playing surface of what we got going on here. Now, these things here, all the building tiles, are supposed to be kept off board and stacked up off the board. But I mean, you don't do anything with this section of the board, so I don't have room here. So I'm just stacking all the extra tiles over here as we shuffle them up. The other thing, if you're familiar with this game, if you are familiar, great. If you're not familiar, I will enlighten you. So, there is a huge 3D object that you can put together, and there's 2 of them. One sits right here, and the other one sits over there, and they're super cool little 3D objects that you can build, but basically the 3D objects just replicate what's already on the board. So we're not going to be building these. We're not going to be using these. We're just going to ignore those and playing with what comes on the board. So if you're into building 3D objects, this is a great game. If you're not into building 3D objects, yeah, you don't need it. You don't need those extra pieces. They're just to make it look fancier on the table, I guess. Phoenix Knight said he actually played this game once mid last year, and I'd forgotten how big the board is. Yeah, it is a big board. And yes, and I don't know, Phoenix, maybe you can tell us how the 3D objects looked and everything. But again, I think it's kind of a big waste. The only thing the building loose do is allow to make it look, because you're going up several different tracks here. It's like level 1, level 2, level 3. So it's kind of like a little, it's kind of like a stair step. I'll just say that. We're going to be playing solo. I don't know if I mentioned that. So that's going to be interesting. And there is a solo mode that comes in the game, but the solo mode that comes in the game is very generic. There's not a lot with it, but there is a solo mode they released afterwards that I thought sounds interesting. And so we're going to try this with just a generic solo mode first. And then just like we did with Origins, we're going to download, print that out, and then we'll probably play this again with that, with the AI bot, with the new AI bot. So we have buildings. We got buildings. We got more buildings. And we have special buildings, and we'll talk about all this stuff here. Seemed like a little overkill. It's just, yeah, it was a little overkill, I thought myself. So we didn't really need them. And we're going to take a special tile. All right. And I'm shuffling these things up as I explain things for you guys. If you're interested, want to know some information, hopefully you do. Thanks, everyone, for coming by tonight. Phoenix, your package is in the mail. I'm broke and I can't afford anything for a week because of your package. It was so expensive, but I'm hoping you enjoy it when you get your package. Holy cow. Who would have thought it would have cost me that much money to ship that stuff to you? I don't like you that much. I don't know why I did it, but all right. I don't know. Here's my little green piece. All right. There's our score token. I don't need that other one. All right. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. And I'm just finishing shuffling things up so you guys can see that there wasn't anything like pre-set up or anything like that. I guess, you know, you're playing solo, so I hope you have a good time with all that stuff in there. Yeah, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. If you like it, you know, great. And if not, just sell it or whatever. I don't care. I just threw a whole bunch of stuff in there. Stuff that I'm not going to use. Stuff that I thought, oh, you know. And there's one box that you're going to have to open it up because there's a couple of things inside the box. Just some extra cards and stuff that I thought, oh, you might want to try. You know, I know you're doing some sports games. I gave you some of the extra cards that I had printed out just to try a couple of the other sports games on your channel if you wanted to try those as well. So, all right. So, again, these are supposed to be like stacked over here off board, but I mean, you don't do anything with the center of the board anyway, so I might as well use that. And we're almost done. Greetings from Makulov. Storm is over. Marlin, what is going on? Yeah, the storm, you got, our storm came through about 5:30 tonight. It only lasted like 20 minutes and it was over. So hopefully you made it through okay up there. Machula. All right, so there we go. All right, what all these symbols mean and what's going on, I'm certainly not an expert at this game, but I'll kind of give you the overview of what's going on. Obviously, we have our player board. We start with 2 gold and 2 stone. We start at all the tracks at 0. These are kind of like our stone mines and our gold mines. And as we progress, we can move these up and earn more. So if we move this up, you earn everything to the left of whatever your token is. So we'd earn everything this way. So that's what we're starting. So there's only gold and stone as the resources, but there's a lot of other things. You have blue tokens, you have red tokens, you have eggs, you have different kinds of windows. There's all kinds of crazy things going on in this game. Alright, so we got our main board. There are action tokens. There are walls you can build, and then there are buildings you can build. The buildings you can build are down here. In this little section down here of the map, there are different tiles that you can see that are positioned on the map. Once these get surrounded, then you earn bonuses off of these different locations. You also notice there is a road. That's the King's Road. So you can progress down the King's Road to make it to Charles Bridge. Again, this is supposed to be like a big fancy 3D object. I'm foregoing any of that. These things over here are technologies. You'll earn technologies by going up this track right here. There's also these books that you will unlock. This is kind of like a multiplier for end game scoring, victory points. Because we're playing the basic solo mode, this is just a score the most kind of points kind of game. The AI is very simple on its turn. All it's going to do on the AI's turn is basically take whatever tile is the most farthest up on the track and put it at the end of the track. That's all it does. It doesn't take any of the pieces. It doesn't move anything. It doesn't score victory points. It doesn't do anything. It's just there to make you work harder on trying to get your different actions. This right here, and the reason it's so close to the camera, is this is kind of the main driving force behind this game, in that your first thing you have to do in your turn is pick one of these things. So you pick a token, and you can activate either the top part or the bottom part. One or the other. You can't activate both. You can't do both. You can only do one or the other. And you also get the bonus action that this is associated with. So if I was to take this token, I'm going to get this bonus. If I was to take this token, I get this bonus. These spots here, you can still take these, but these are going to cost you 1 gold. These are going to cost you 2 gold. And again, this is all this game is basically you're only going to have 16 actions, and that's it. And it's all about kind of maximizing what you have and what you can get for each one of your turns, because after 16 turns, it's over. Here are the 6 actions we can take. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is our player board, and you also are going to build walls adjacent to this, which will allow you to match up some of these symbols on the side. So like, for example, if we upgraded this building like this, and then later on we build a wall, you notice that these 2 symbols match up, which means we then earn ourselves a red token. Might be something we want to do. So these are the 6 different actions. This is kind of like our own personal tile that you're going to be using to progress through the game. So we're only going to be playing through. You can see this little wheel starts. This little arrow starts here. This little wheel is going to go around, and then another half of a turn, and the game's halfway over, and then it's going to go another half, and then boom, and it's over, and it's 16 turns. And so that's it. So there is a cathedral. You can see we have a little piece here. Some pieces are going to allow us to move it to the right. Some pieces are going to allow us to move it up. And the farther we can move it up the train, the bigger our reward is. And obviously, the farther we move it over to the right, the more our red pieces are worth a lot. This is the same track, other than that is with the blue pieces, which represents the, what's it called? The hunger wall? Is that what it's called? Yes, the hunger wall. So you have, I'm going to try and use actual terminology in this playthrough so you guys get used to the terminology. So you have the hunger wall, which is kind of using blue pieces. And obviously the farther you move up on the track, the more your blue pieces are going to be worth. They're either going to be worth 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4 points. So obviously, if we move up there and we have a whole bunch of blue pieces, that's going to be worth a lot of points to us at the end of the game. Same thing for the red, but the red goes this way. 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, and 4 points. And then obviously you can move up the track as well by spending some mirrors. You spend 2 silver mirrors. 2 silver mirrors. Spend 2 of these. You can move up 1 spot on the track, and it might allow you to hit certain things. Like, for example, I could spend these 2 mirrors and move up, and then I hit a spot that has an arrow on it, which would send me up again. And so there's different spots that you want to try to min-max your position on the different tracks, if that makes sense. All right, so there's 3 of each. 1 of these normal. So you have, these are actions. You will notice the action tiles match our action tiles, but they're like better versions, obviously. If I was to take this action, this is to move along the King's Road. Well, if I buy this one and I upgrade, every time I take the King's Road action, I'm going to get a victory point, and I can also try to match up some symbols as well with different wall pieces or other upgrades. So, obviously the first thing we have to think about when we take the first turn of the action is we can either take this here or we can take this here. I've had some snow up here earlier, but it seems to be raining now. Roads were interesting enough to note, but largely no problems. That's good. So, obviously we could take all these, but we only start with 2 gold and 2 stone. So we don't want to spend a bunch of gold just to take these actions back here when we can take these actions for free. So this action would allow us to take an S, which is a special building. These 3 on the end are special. You can see this, the spots are all filled in as opposed to these because they are special. And you can only take the special buildings when you take this special building action. Or if you don't want that, you can take a victory point. Obviously, if we take this, this is going to be build a building. Buildings require us to spend money or money in stone. Or this says upgrade your stone mines and gain a stone, or produce your stone. Again, you produce everything that's to the left of wherever your token is. So we would produce 2 stone, and that's it. But if we were later on, say we were here, we would produce 6 stone, plus we would get a book, plus we would get a victory point, plus we might have another token in that. So obviously, the farther we can get these up the track, the better reward we get. Again, trying to min-max what we can do during our turn. So what stands out? There's a lot of things to do. Again, we can go along the King's Track, but one of the things about the King's Track is they want you to spend these nice eggs. And we don't own any eggs right now. So getting an egg might be nice. But obviously we'd have to spend a gold, which I'm not really willing to do at this point. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start this off. I'm going to take this piece right here. I'm going to take this piece. It's simple. It's simple. Let's start with the simple stuff. So we get the piece. Again, you can take these in any order. You can do this first. You can do this first, or you can take this first. You can do things in any order you want during your turn, which is one of the cool things I like about this game. So in this case, I'm just going to take the stone first. So we just simply take our stone and we go from 2 to 3. Yay! Except for it's not stone, Jester. Yes, it is. It is stone. I am right. I knew I was right. I knew I was right. All right. So we went from 2 to 3 stone. Now we got a little bit of stone. It costs, again, you're spending stone to build walls and buildings. It costs lots of stone and money for that stuff. Now, we can choose to either do one of these two things. We can build a wall. If one of these walls looks really interesting, we might want to build the wall. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set this here. As a reminder, that was the piece we took. So, let's look at these walls for a second. So, again, it shows you what the cost is. In this case, it costs 3 stone to build this. Simple, right? And then it usually tells you what your bonus is. What is it going to do for you? Why would you want to build it? In this case, it's going to give us a upgrade of a gold chest. What that represents is moving up the gold track. So again, this is gold, this is stone, so we would move up the track 1 spot, which is pretty good. We've unlocked another mine, basically. And then if this was to line up with other pieces, we don't like this. Like if these two lined up and we had those built around our board, then we would get an extra gold piece. So, and then obviously the little red piece, if we were going for that. So there's all kinds of things they can do for you. This one here allows us to move up the blue track. It also has a red symbol in the corner. It also has a gold. Costs 3 stone to build. But what I think I'm going to do is getting resources early in the game is usually a good thing for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to look at that side. I'm going to look at this side. What we're going to do is we're going to gain +1 to our gold mine. So we're going to gain 1 to our gold mine. Boom. And where is it? And gain a gold. So that's what that does. We can completely ignore that. That is completely something different. You can see like there's a slash there. It means either do this or do that. We're obviously doing that part, which is raise your gold mine and gain a gold. So we're going to gain a gold. We're up to 3 gold. 3 stone. Woohoo! We're rich. That's it. That's all we do. We took our stone. We activated this. And basically, what we do is we rotate this, loop, 1 spot, and then we simply put that back in. That's it. Our turn is done. It's over. 1/16 of the game is already gone. See how quick their turns go? The AI, again, we're just using the basic AI that comes in the book. They've released an AI that you can download, print out, and run that more complex, more interactive AI. But this AI is going to be very simple. All it does is takes the thing that's most up on the track, rotates this over, puts it down, boom, and it's back to our turn. Which makes it very quick and easy, which is nice. So once again, we can take one of these 2 actions. We don't have to, but we can. We can take this action. Again, these ones in the red cost us gold. We only have 3 gold. Gold is very precious to us. All right. So what do we want to do now? Obviously, I'm thinking about taking this one here. If I take this one, which is, again, this is the, like this would be the upgrades, like, and we can get a nice upgrade. Ooh. It's like every time we spent the action to upgrade our buildings, we could spend a gold to get 2 stone. So if we were to get gold, we could basically make stone really easily if we got this action upgraded. Every time we go down the road, we can get a victory point. Plus, getting this lined up on our thing would be good. Plus, each one of these, it's hard to see, but every one of these moves you up this knowledge track. Is that what it's called? What's that track called? That's a great question. What is that track called? That is the university track. It moves you up to, it's basically knowledge, right? It's basically knowledge. It moves you up the university track, and then you earn victory points along the way as the higher you send it up there. So obviously it's a victory point game. You want victory points. But here's what I think I'm going to do. There's so many, this is where, like, playing the game a couple times and you know, kind of trying different things and knowing what works and what formula is you know, obviously there's lots of different things, using this track or using this track or upgrading or using walls. There's lots of different things you can do, but you obviously don't want to dabble into too many things because you stretch yourself too thin in the old expression. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take this action. And I'm going to actually do this first, which I can spend a gold to get an egg. So we're going to spend a gold. And we're going to get an egg. Yay! We got an egg. But we're going to go on the King's Road. And we're going to come over here to the board right here. And you'll see our guy's going to land there. And we get to do this section of the board. You can see that it goes from here to there. Then to there. Then to there. Then there's a couple pieces you can get there to build the bridge to get across. All right, so when we make it to the first part of the bridge, we get to activate this. The first thing says lightning bolt, which obviously means do immediately. We can either gain 2 stone or 2 gold, one or the other. So what do we want? More stone or more gold? We have 3 stone and 2 gold right now. So we're going to take gold. 1, 2 gold. All right. And then it says here on this section of the road, spend an egg. Spend an egg. And you can go up one of the tracks. You can either go up the stone or go up the gold. One or the other. You get to go one of these tracks. So one thing we didn't talk about yet is the fact that there's these little symbols on here. And when your little token gets to them, you get a bonus token, which is here in the middle of the river. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade with this. I'm going to spend the egg. I'm going to upgrade our gold mine again. We're going gold, and we're going to move up there, which means we get a token for free. And these tokens are just randomly put out there. There's positions out here for them, but each one is like, get a victory point, get 2 victory points, get a gold, get a victory point and a gold, gain a victory point and a stone. And that's pretty much the first people get to pick the best ones, and then the leftover people get to pick the remaining ones. So we got here first. I think the best option is the victory point and a gold, or a victory point and a stone. I'm going to take victory point and a stone. And what we do is we put that piece right in here. And what I said earlier is, remember, whenever you produce everything to the left of wherever your little piece is. So if we produce gold, we'll produce 5 gold, a victory point, and then a victory point and a stone. So we'll produce 5 gold, 3 victory points, and a stone just for producing that. All right, that's pretty good. So that was our action there. We spent our action there. This slides up. We go 1, 2 spots. Put this in there. The AI is simply going to take this, slide this up, put this in, and it's done. And you can see we're almost halfway around the board already. And that's very quick. We've only had a couple actions so far. Two stone, huh? Wow. So we got a few choices now. We got 3 different things we can do. We can upgrade our gold again. We can build one of these walls. We can go along the King's Road. But again, normally you want an egg, which we don't have. We can upgrade our stone, get 2 stone. Okay. I'm going to show you. We're going to do something super cool. We're going to have a super cool turn. Are you ready for this? We're going to have a super cool turn. All right. So we're actually going to take this action right here. We're going to take this action right here. All right. So 2 stone. Let's grab 2 stone. So you notice these little wheels have these little things that stick out, right? You can see, like, when you try to spin them up, they stop spinning at certain points. And you have to take the piece out to get a reward to do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to get 2 stone, which is going to move this from 3 to 5. So we're at 5 stone. And then what we're going to do is we're going to activate this, but this time, instead of upgrading and getting gold, what we're going to do is we're going to produce gold. We're going to produce our gold. We're going to have the gold mines produce for us. So again, when we do this, we get everything to the left of our little gold mine, which is a victory point, and a victory point. Woohoo! We got 3 victory points, rocking and rolling. Rocking and rolling. But we also get a stone. And you can see we can't move our stone up anymore because this thing is in the way. So we take this out, stack it up there, which we're going to need in a little bit. And we slide this up to 6. And we get a book, which we're going to take here in a second. But don't forget, we're getting gold. We get 5 gold pieces. We have 4 currently. We're going to slide this 1. Oh, it's blocked. We get to do that again. 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's blocked, and we get to remove that and move it up to 9. And we unlocked these 3 things, which is a gold window, gold windows. There's a gold window. There it is. And you can see what gold windows do right here on our little mini map. We can spend a gold window and a silver window, or a gold window and a gold window, and we can take an extra turn. So we've unlocked that. We also unlocked a book, which means we get to move this up and get a level 1 technology. That's what these are right here. And then we get a unlock another book. So we get to go to level 2 technologies. So we got to unlock all 3 of our bonus locations. And we're going to get 2 special technologies. All in one super cool turn. That was pretty good. I like that. That was pretty awesome. Woo! Alright, so what we do is we take all of our level 1s, we shuffle them up, we shake them, and we draw 3 out. And we choose one of these. So let's see what it says here. This says whenever we get victory points off of the wheel, like if we take this and get victory points, or this one, we get an extra victory point. This says whenever we go up from, you can see that this is got a black line here, and that means that this is level 1, that is level 2, and that is level 3, and you would see it if it was built like stair steps. Every time we go up a stair, we get 2 victory points, either in red or blue. Or every time we take a gold from here, we get an extra gold and a victory point. Extra gold and a victory point every time we take the gold option. Oof. Well, I think it's between these two. I don't like this one. Getting a victory point for an extra victory point? No. It's either going to be between these two. Every time we spend gold, we get an extra gold and a victory point. Or every time we go up, any one of the, either the red or the blue, when we go up from level 1 to level 2, or from level 2 to level 3, we get 2 victory points. I like this. I think this is, yeah, we're gonna go with this one. So I'm gonna put that technology right up there. You simply take these two, put them at the bottom, and then we get to do the same thing with level 2, because not only did we go up to level 1, we got up to level 2 in our technology level. So we do the same thing, but this time we get to do with level 2 ones. So that was this is a super good turn for us. Super good turn. All right, and we just simply draw 3. All right, so let's see what we got. So whenever you build a building and it doesn't have this cathedral symbol on it. So if we were to build this building, you notice that one does not have that cathedral. What I'm talking about is that red symbol right there. You notice that does not have a red symbol. So every building we build that doesn't have a red cathedral symbol gives us a victory point and a gold. And you can see right now, 3 of the 4 buildings actually do not have that symbol on them. That's interesting. All right, that's number 1. Number 2, every time you do build a building with the cathedral symbol. So again, every time you do build one with that symbol, you get to get a victory point and a stone. And last but not least, every time you build a wall and it has the blue castle on it, you get a victory point and a gold. Well, there's currently 2 of those buildings on there. 2 of those buildings. There's 1 with the cathedral, and there's 3 with no cathedral. You know what? I think I'm going to take this one. Building buildings without cathedral. So we might not even focus in on building the cathedral. I think we're going to take that one. And again, you just simply take these, put them at the bottom, and then the next player, they would just draw the next 3, and then they would have those 3 to choose from. But since we're playing solo, we don't really have to worry about that much. Not much at all. All right, time for a drink. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, that was our wonderful action. We slide this over, put this in. The eye is simply going to take this, slide this over, put this in, and it's done. So, we can actually take this one, which would be worth a victory point for us. That's what the blue is. 1 victory point, 2, 3, or 5, if it gets all the way over there. So we're going to try to remember our bonuses over there. So this is, oops. I want to put that like this. So this is building a building. And we can build a special. I have to see what this little symbol means, just so I know for my own peace of mind. Okay. So this cost us 3 gold. We currently have 9 gold. We got a ton of, that's right, because we just produced. We got a ton of gold. We got 6 stone. We got tons of resources. Let's use some of these resources up. We don't have any eggs though, so going down the King's Road is not great. That's why I was thinking about this one. If we were to build this guy, it gives us an egg and a silver mirror. It costs us a gold and a stone. So not very expensive. And since we build it and it doesn't have a cathedral, we'll get a victory point and a gold. So it only costs us a gold. It's kind of a waste. Kind of a waste though. The reason is because there's a gold there. Again, you can take these in any order that's most advantageous for you, the player. So, I am thinking maybe instead we spend this one, which is -3. Yeah. So, this is 5 victory points and go up the book track. I really want an egg though. So yeah, we're gonna all right, so we're gonna have to choose this one right here. All right, so we're gonna take this one. Oh, come here you. We're gonna take this one. And because we don't want to build the special building, we're just gonna take the victory points. So we'll take a victory point. That's 1 victory point instead of the special. Then I'm gonna build the red building. I'm going to set that there. So I am going to take this one, I believe. It's going to cost us 3 gold. We're at 9. We're down to 6 gold. We got plenty of gold. It's going to give us victory points. Is it gonna give us so it is gonna give us score 1 victory point for each building tile currently around the plaza, including the one you just placed. Okay. Yes, that's what that symbol is. All right, so cost us 3. Now we got to place it down somewhere. So this is like prime territory. We can build it. So these are different plazas out there. And I'll just show you what they are. So these are different plazas, and they have a reward on the top and a reward on the bottom. And they're random. So this one's a blue or a red, or 4 victory points. When you place your thing down, these are kind of, like I said, prime real estate. So they usually cost money to put down in these territories. And they give you kind of little better rewards. What I'm going to do here is there's a building here and there's a building here. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to completely surround the plaza. So you can see this plaza right here has got 3 locations. 1, 2, 3. So when there's 3 buildings built around that plaza, then whoever has the most gets the reward on the bottom, and then whoever has any building around it gets the bonus on the bottom. And so, since we're playing solo, obviously we will get both the bonuses. So for us, this is like 8 victory points. That's a nice chunk of victory points. This one here would move us up the book track and also the knowledge track and 4 victory points. This one down here is move us up the book and 2 victory points. There's some areas way over here like this one here. It only has 2 spaces. So if you were to build just these 2, we would get a 3 victory points and a gold mirror and 5 victory points. That's actually pretty decent reward for building 2 things. So I think I'm going to do that. And because our little thing has a blue thing in the corner, we're going to try to match this up, right? Try to match it up if the little pieces match. And I could build that right there. And so now you see those 2 blues are lined up together, which means we now earned ourselves a blue reward. Right now our blue rewards are at 0 points. They're not worth anything. But if we move this over, each one of these is worth 1 victory point. If we move that there, it's worth 2 each. If we move it there, 3 each. If we move it all the way over to that row, 4 each. So each one of these multiplies itself if we can get that track to move up. So that would be good, moving that up. How do we move that up? We build things that have these blue castles on it. All right. Are you with me so far? Any questions? I mean, yeah, besides how awesome am I, right? All right, so that was, we took our action, which was to build the building. We replaced it immediately. We've taken our victory points. Oh, wait. When you put it down, you make sure there isn't a reward when you put it down. Some spaces will give you victory points or gold or whatever, building in that location. But down here, there isn't any. We got our blue token, and we're done. So we simply slide this over. Boom, the AI. We'll take this one and slide it over, and it's back to our turn. And we've almost made this around 1 time. When it goes around 1.5 times, halfway point of the game happens. All the level 1 buildings leave. We get all new level 2 buildings. And there's a whole new group of buildings for level 2. They come into play. Holy cow. Oh, by the way, right, we built a building and it didn't have a cathedral on it. We get a victory point. We're up to 5 and a gold. We're up to 7. Nobody reminded me in the chat, and I'm blaming you guys for that. Why did you not remind me? Okay. So it's our turn. Oh, no, wait. It's not our... Wait a minute. We're not done yet. What are you doing, Jester? You get the rewards. This reward is for every building that's adjacent, including that one, you get 1 victory point. That's what that little symbol there means. So we put it here. There's no other buildings besides that one, so we're only going to get 1 victory point. The other thing it gives us is a silver mirror. Cha-ching. And an egg. Look at that. We got our egg back. Yes, egg me. Egg me. So that's what we wanted there with that. Now, some of these will actually have spots on them to put your little extra pieces on them so you know who owns this spot. And you have to have a piece available, which obviously we did because we unlocked them all, to put a piece on there. Our piece that we built doesn't have that on there, as you can see. Now, if we were to build, say, a piece like this one, right, and we connected there, there was already 2 blue there, so we connected 2, so we would get 2 tokens. All right. So that was the AI. It's back to us. We do have an egg. We can go along the trail. If we go along the next trail, it's going to be spend an egg to either get a gold mirror or gain a book. And then also spend a gold for 4 victory points. We have 7 gold. We can do that. Now here's the thing with the mirrors. 2 silver mirrors. You can move horizontally up either one of these tracks with your little piece. Bloop, right? For a gold and a silver, or a gold and a gold, you can just turn those in to take an extra turn. You can only hold 2 mirrors, silver or gold, at any time. So if you ever get 3 or more mirrors, you're going to have to spend them that turn. Otherwise, they're wasted. So right now, we're okay. We only have 2. But if we get another mirror, when we're doing things, we're going to have to spend them. So obviously, we would try to move up the tracks so that way when we move up, right, we would get victory points, or we would plan it so we can get something for our efforts, right? That's min-maxing your turn. Like, that's the reason I mentioned this, is if we were to move this up here, we spend an egg to get a gold mirror, we would take our action again. Now, when you take an action again, you don't use this wheel. You simply use your action board for that action. You don't get to bonus actions. You don't do anything over here. You just spend them and you get to do one of your special actions again, which means we might want to upgrade our actions. Which, if put this in the proper way, all right. So that is the actions. We have not done any actions upgrades yet. Go along the King's Road. We still have 6 stone. Stone is used for the walls. We haven't really upgraded any walls yet. Those are the 2 actions to upgrade the walls, which would cost us money. We can wait maybe to get those. But again, getting those blue, move the blue over would be good. So maybe we go down the King's Road again. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to spend this action. We're going to spend a stone to get an egg. Yes, we are. We're down to 5. We're going to get a second egg, though, because these eggs are very valuable. All right, so we did that action. Now, we can either take one of these actions or go down the road. If we build this, then every time we use the King's Road action, we get a victory point. Plus, we might be able to match some things up. Here, we can spend a gold. Every time we buy a red building, we can spend a gold. Plus, it'll move us up that track for that. Obviously, getting your better actions now is the best time to do it. We do have an upgraded King's Road one. It's only a victory point. I wish it was more. Like, if it was like 2 or 3 victory points every time, yeah, I'd be more interested to do it. It just doesn't seem like 1 victory point is worth it. You know what? No, I'm gonna go down the King's Road. So go down the King's Road. Oh, we were here. We just go to there. So spend an egg. We're gonna spend an egg. We can either get a gold mirror or gain a book. Gain a book would do us nothing. Gaining us a gold mirror would force us to take an extra turn. So I think I'm going to take a book. I'll take a book. And then last but not least, we can spend 1 gold down to 6 for 4 victory points. We're up to 10! Woohoo! That's that. That's that. Ooh, slide this over. Now watch this little piece as the AI. You see, it's falling in the little hole, and it's stuck. It's like stuck in it. The little cube falls in a hole. To let you know that it's been. So we will push it past that, and the AI is reminding us that you're coming up on 1 complete turn. We got 1 action remaining before we're through 1 complete cycle around. And again, three turns around and it's over. Boom. So we're almost a third way through the game. And we just felt like we just started doing things. We just started doing things. All right, so what are we going to do? We can now build a wall. Now's a good time to do that. We can upgrade our gold again. So, now there's an interesting idea. If we upgrade our gold again, not once, but twice more, then we would unlock eggs. And if we get it all the way to the very end, we get a special bonus as well. Another one of these. I think we want to do this. I think we're going to build a wall. I think we're going to build a wall. So we can upgrade our gold production. We can upgrade our gold production. We can get an egg. We can get a gold and upgrade our production. That's a special, though. We can't do that one. Well, no, we could take the special one there. I would like this, the castle. Weren't we doing something with the castle, or no? No. We wanted to build the castle up because we do have a blue thing. So move the castle, move it. Yeah, let's do that. So we're gonna build this one right here. All right. So first thing first, we're gonna take this piece right here. Why are we taking this one? Because it's 2 gold. But whenever we take a gold, we get an extra gold and a victory point. And that's going to give us 2 plus 1, 3 gold. We're back up to 9 gold. Max. And then we're going to build. And we're going to build this one right here. And that's going to cost us 3 stone. Uh-oh. We're down to 2 stone remaining. But it upgrades our gold, which is going to make it so that one more upgrade, we're going to start getting eggs. So we need one more gold upgrade. And then, of course, our blue castle, which means we get to slide that over. So every one of our blues are worth 1 victory point now. But more importantly, if we get another silver mirror, we can move it up, and that would give us 3 victory points. Which sounds like a good thing. Not only that, but now we're going to put it somewhere on our board where we think we might build something that might match up to this. Like, for example, again, if I was to build this, right? So I might want to build this right here so the 2 red matches. Or maybe like that even. So maybe build that like this. So is there something I know I want? I can also match these up with more walls as well. I could build another wall right here. So I think I'm going to build that right there. Boom, just like that. We're going to try to position this just like that. I like that. I like that. All right, so that was our build. We slide this over, put this in. AI is going to take this one, slide it over. Now, you will notice when this little white arrow gets over here, boom, that matches this little line here, and that means when you're playing with 2 people, that means it's the halfway point of the game, and all the error ones go away. Oh, we went to this, right? Because we went by that. So, but we don't replace these buildings until that arrow meets over here, right there. Then all these error ones are going to go away. So we're only going to have 1, 2, 3 more turns in error 1, then we're going to go to error 2. So if there's something we want, you might want to get it. And what I would want right now is a silver mirror because, again, if I can get another silver mirror, that gives us 2 silver mirrors. We can move up. And if I move up, that's 3 victory points. The other option, obviously, is to slide down this way and then move up. And then the arrow will force you up again. So there's lots of ways to kind of min-max that, and there's different pieces that you can put in there to alter how the game plays and how that building works. So like you can see here, we can put this piece in there and replace it with different, and there's all kinds of different pieces. You can see here's one like this. There's one like this, and I think they're 2-sided, so there's all kinds of options for random setup, replayabilities. Okay, where are we? It's our turn. Yay! All right, we're at 11 victory points. So we can get this in stone, this in an egg. We're doing okay with eggs. We got eggs. We can go up the King's Track and get an egg again. The next one is spend an egg and get 2 silver mirrors, which that would send us up. Or go up. Oh. That's an interesting thing, but the closer we get to the bridge, the better this whole mechanism with the bridge. You get a reward here. You get to uncover and do things with that. I was looking. We are almost out of stone, by the way. We have 9 gold and 2 stones. So getting stone, which is there, might be, and upgrading it and getting a stone might be a good option. Because we're not going to be able to build anything if we don't. And I think I am going to take this piece right here. And I'm going to get the stone. I'm going to take that immediately. So we're up to 3 stone. And then I'm going to simply do this, which again is upgrade your stone mine and gain a stone. Boom. Just like that. All right. And then we can slide this up. And the AI will take this. And yeah, the arrow's going to be here. We're going to take a turn. The AI is going to take a turn. Then we're going to take a turn. Ooh. Okay, I think this is our last turn before all these stuff is going to get wiped out. So there's something you want. Now, everything in Era 2 costs more stone, more money, more everything, but it gives you more bonuses too. So we could go here and get a special building here. A silver mirror, which would move us up. Here's a silver mirror and an egg. Okay, this is gonna get crazy. This is gonna get bonkers crazy, I think. All right. Do we want this one? 5 victory points. A book, which would give us a level 3. Right now, we're 1 away from level 3. That's worth 2 stone, but it's Yeah, I am thinking this one. Oh, come here, you. Yep, I think we're going to take this one. All right, so we're going to have to take this piece right... oh, we could go for a silver mirror and go up the King's Road right now. Which means we could literally go up twice on that track. Wow. Silver mirror. Send us up. Nope. Stick with the plan. All right. Let's not try to overthink. We're going to take this piece. Now the question is, do we want 2 victory points? I think we're building this one, which means we're not building the special. So we'll take the 2 victory points. Boom, up to 13. And we're going to build this one here, which costs us a stone and a gold. So we're down to 8 and 3. 3 stone, 8 money. Okay. I'm going to put this over here to remind me of what we're doing. And I'm going to put this building down right here. Right here. And this has got that same thing. Count up the number of buildings that are adjacent to your plaza and get a victory point for each one. And there's 2 of them. 1, 2. 2. 1, 2. So up to 15 victory points. Then we gain an egg. Woohoo! Another egg. We're up to 2 eggs. And a silver mirror. We will take the 2 silver mirrors. And you can see right here, 2 silver mirrors equals move up once. I'm going to move up. And that's 3 victory points. 1, 2, 3. We're up to 18. And I spend the 2 silver mirrors. Lovely. So that was an egg, a silver mirror. Boom, boom. Now, our plaza is completely surrounded with buildings. So we analyze and see, what is the reward? Well, we're playing solo, so we get both the rewards. But it is 3 and 5, 8 victory points. 8 up to 26. And a gold mirror. So we're still back to 2 mirrors now. We replace this. Oh, and we build a building that does not have a cathedral on it. So we get a victory point and a gold. Back up to 9. Lovely. And it doesn't matter which way it faces because there's nothing else to build over there. That was a great turn, I think. All right. So then this is done. We slide over. Boom. And I take this. Boom. And this matches this, which means all of this goes bye-bye, bye-bye. Here's all the level 1s. And the special buildings. And the special building. And all the level 1s. And the special building. And all the level 1s. They go bye-bye. Now we get to see level 2s. And we'll shuffle the shuffle. We'll shuffle the special buildings. That's what I meant to say. Boom. All right. And we'll just cut this. And I like to have the buildings facing me so I can see what they are. So if that upsets you because it's not aligned to the bottom of the board, sorry about that. But the same thing with the walls. Okay. And last but not least, the actions. Everyone with me? Everyone understanding what's going on here? Boom. 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 Alright, so there we go. It's our turn. We're halfway through the game right now. Boom. Halfway done. So we've taken 8 of our 16 actions. We got 8 remaining, I think, is the way it works out, if I'm not mistaken. So is there anything we want? Because we've got some walls we can build. All right. Let's see. We got 3 stone. Books. Ooh, what the hell? Upgrade our gold mine times twice? Holy crap. That one doesn't have a piece to match up with that, though. Here's another blue, which will slide us over. And then if we could slide over one more time, boom, boom, then it would force us up, which might be not a bad thing at all. It's a gold and 2 stone. Could take... Could take the... We got to be careful because we're going to be out of stone if we don't do... If we do something crazy. Oh my gosh. Every time you take the stone quarry action, you can get an egg. Or every time you take the gold or the stone quarry action, you can get an extra stone and a victory point. Every time you build a wall, you get a victory point. And now each one of these are actually worth 2 steps up on the knowledge track. Jeez. I have to be careful because we only have 3 stone. Alright, yeah, we're going to take this action. And it's a gold action. And anytime we take a gold action, we get an extra gold and a victory point. But we're not doing that yet. Because I have to spend my gold first. I'm going to... Yep, we're gonna buy a building. I'm gonna buy this building right here, or not a building, but build a wall. So this wall is gonna cost us a gold and 2 stone. So we're down to 1 stone, 8 gold, and we get to go up 1 on the blue track. And now, if we were to align this with a I don't know if this is even going to be a thing. So like, yeah, I could buy this, put that over there. Sure, we'll put this over there just in case. We'll put it like there. In case we upgrade that. I don't think we will, but this gets replaced. Okay, so we did our action. Now we'll take our gold, which is going to put us back at max. We get an extra gold, but we're at max. But we do get a victory point. We are up to 28. We will slide this in. AI will take this, slide it over there, and it's back to our turn already. I'm thinking about this action with the special action, because it only costs us 1 gold or 1 stone, which is all we have left. Yep, I'm going to take this one. We're going to take this first. We're going to take this one, and we're going to take this special action, and we're going to take this, so we can buy this special one. It's going to cost us 2 gold, 1, 2, and 1 stone. So we're out of stone. We have no stone. But more importantly, we're going to get buildings that are adjacent to this. So that is 2 buildings, so 2 victory points, up to 30. Then we're going to put this down where there's already 2 blue. So that means we're going to get 2 more of these. We got 3 of them now. And we're going to get 4 victory points and a silver mirror. And we're going to put that right there. Cool. All right. Then this slides over. We're not quite done yet because we still have 3 mirrors. We're going to have to spend a gold and a silver. We get to take another action. Again, we ignore this. We just take an action on our board. And our action is going to be... this would get replaced. Our action is going to be ooh. Our action is going to be... what is our action going to be there, Jester? I don't know. I think our action is going to be this, actually. Every time we take a stone action, or we upgrade our stone mine, we get an extra stone and a victory point. I need the stone. Gosh darn it, I need the stone. I need the stone. How else am I need 1 more stone. I'm going to build something. I'm going to build this one, which Costs 3 stone. And I can get 3 stone. I need 4 stone, though. That would be really good, too. That would be really good, I think. Oh, my gosh. We need to upgrade our stone. All right, so I am definitely going to go here. So I am going to put this, I guess, we'll put it like that. There we go. And that gets replaced. Well, every time you take the King's Road, you get a mirror. That would be pretty cool. All right, the AI is going to take this piece, slide it up. We're almost through 2 turns. Almost. Holy cow. What happened to all the turns? I was going to have so much... Wait, we never got stone, did we? No. I still need stone. All right. Going up the King's Road. 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 I could take another turn, but I am not. No, I am not. I'm going to take a mirror. I'm going to take a mirror, and I'm going to take an up. I'm going to produce stone. I'm going to produce it. Producing it. Again, everything to the left of this is 3 stone. So we're going to go to 3 stone. I get a victory point. Boom. And now, because I upgraded this, every time we take that action, we get a stone and a victory point. Yay! Guess we should have done that like years ago. Oh no, it fell in the hole again. So that means AI is going to take this one. Boom. And we're really down to the last go here as time is ticking by. Tick, 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 tick. I know what I want. I am going to build a wall. I want stone. We're going to go here. Are we going to go here? Yeah. Because we're not building that. Yeah, we're going to go there. So get a stone. We're up to 5. I'm building this, which costs 3 stone. 1, 2, 3, down to 2 stone. Is this the one I'm building? Yep, it is the one I'm building, actually. So, again, it doesn't have anything on the edges, so it doesn't do anything, but it does upgrade our gold. Our gold is now up to here, which means if we were to do gold, we would get all this stuff, including an egg now. But this, I think, it doesn't really matter what it's doing. It's just going for the blue. We want the blue, which is going to slide us over a spot. You notice when it's there, an arrow, which is forcing us up. So we have, whenever you go by these lines, you got to spend a gold and a stone. So I spent a stone and a gold. We're down to 6 gold, 1 stone. But now each of our blue tokens are worth 3 victory points each. Woohoo! And this we're just going to put over here like that. Sure, that's fine. Boom. We put this in there. AI is going to take this. Now it's back to us. Oops, put this back in there. We only need to go up one more time and we'll be at max. getting more blue matches would be good. There's a blue match here. Nope, I'm going to take this one. The reason I'm taking this one is I want the silver mirror. I would get the silver mirror, but then I'm going to spend the 2 silver mirrors to go up 1 north, and that's going to put 4 victory points. Up to 40. And then I'm going to go down the King's Road. Excellent. Now we can spend an egg to get 2 mirrors. 2 silver mirrors. I will spend an egg and we'll get 2 silver mirrors, and I will immediately spend them to go up, and I spent another stone and another gold to go up that chain. And then last but not least, I could spend any of, or I could spend I think it for every level you're up on this, you gain 3 victory points, I think. Or you might have to spend, I'm not sure how that works, to be honest. But that was interesting. That is going to go there. The AI is going to take this. Arrow's coming around so fast, we don't know what to do. Slow down, Mr. Arrow. Slow down. We're not done with you yet. Holy cow, we're almost maxed out on that, like 1 more space over. Now what you can do is you can spend a gold piece and you can replace any 2 of these pieces out here with 2 new pieces. So I can be like, oh, I don't want these 2, and you can kind of cycle them through. I am thinking about doing that, although we don't have any stones, so that's not going to help. Probably need some stone. We can produce stone again. Producing stone. It's not a bad idea. We're going to need some. Going up the King's Road again. We still got another egg. That would put us at the silver tier. Basically, same thing. You're going to draw 3 of those. They're going to be like different kind of rewards that you're going to get. And you choose one. But you got to spend an egg. Yeah, you got to spend an egg. Well, what are you going to do? We do need stone. Get a little bit of stone there. Would that be enough to build? No, because that isn't giving us the bonus there. We'd have to take this one. I think we're going to have to. You know, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend a gold. Boom. Actually, yeah, we're going to spend a gold. We're going to get rid of this. and this. Put those at the bottom. Try one. Damn, I was hoping to get a blue one, but I didn't get one. All right, then we're gonna take this. We are gonna get 2 victory points, and then we're gonna get stone, which is a victory point. 3 stone. 1, 2, 3. But then when we take that action, we get an extra stone and an extra victory point. And then we put this in here. And the AI takes his turn. Then it's back to our turn. And we got like 1, 2 more turns. That's it. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Obviously, building a building out there that matches up some more of these blue symbols would be good, because each one of our blues are worth 3 right now. We got some matches here. But all these buildings are way over there, which is not going to do me a bit of good unless I spend 2 gold. Or a gold. We get 2 silver mirrors if we upgrade this one. Costs us 4 gold. We could produce stone or gold. Where's the one building? Right here, this one. That upgrades our gold mine 2 more levels. We only need to upgrade it 1 more level, but if we upgrade it, then we would get another bonus on there. And every time we did gold, it would give us a ton. But that's kind of a waste now because we don't really need that. 6 victory points is kind of good. Right now, our reds are worth 0. We didn't do anything with that, so matching these reds up is not a great thing. We still have an egg. So much to do, so little time. Good Lord. This is 3. We could build it, because if we take this. 4 victory points and an egg. Again, it would line up our... We could line up the reds. Is it? Can't take the special one if we take this. Book action. That would get us tier 3 books, like technologies. I was hoping to get over one more. So I'm going to spend the gold again. Waste this one. This one. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. That's what the doctor ordered. Right there. Now we're talking. So I'm going to take this action. I'm going to get 2 stone first. 1, 2. From there. I'm going to build this. Which we're gonna, let's do this one, which is gonna cost us a gold and 2 stone. 1, 2, and boom, get us 5 victory points. 49. And we moved up all the way on the track, and it doesn't matter where we put this because it doesn't line up with anything, so I'm not even gonna worry about it. This is going to go there. AI is gonna put this there. And I think, yeah, we're gonna get a turn. And it's gonna get a turn, and I think it's gonna be over. I think. So we have 2 gold and 4 stone. If that matters to us at all. We've maxed out that, which I think is good. And we've hit, we hit a lot of the bonuses, which is not easy to do. We could try to go up the road and get an egg. We could try, can we get the special building? No, because it's going to cost us 3 and we only have 2. I would like to get some more blue tokens. Huh. Is there anything? Yeah, here's what we'll just do it. We're gonna spend a stone to get an egg. Boom. Then we're going down the King's Road to there. We would shuffle these up. Draw 3 of them. Wow, that is some ugly results there. Nothing. So go up the cathedral track, get a mirror and 2 victory points. We can go up the blue track, get a mirror and 2 points. Or we can go 3 times on the university track. Well, that's... The silver mirror would allow us to take an extra turn. I don't think moving up this track is worth anything. So we might as well do this one. Might as well.
Take the recycling out, please.
Move that up. We'll get a mirror. We'll get a mirror. 2 victory points. Up to 51. Might as well. So these two would go on back on the bottom. Oh wait. What am I thinking? We also take this and we cover up 2 of these. And we would get an egg and another blue token. So that's kind of our, maybe our saving grace. Boom. And another egg. As we would just cover up those 2 spots on the bridge. We can do the same thing with the gold. But we're going to spend a silver and a gold and take another turn. But again, this, we ignore this. We just take a turn. Which is going to be with 2 gold and 3 stone. All right. Thinking, how do we want to do this? What action do we want to take the King's Road action? We got an egg. Let's do it. We're gonna spend an egg and we're going down the King's Road, which I think just gives us one of these 3. I think you just draw the top one. It gives you 3 victory points. 1, 2, 3. We're up to 54. And for every one of course, every one of our knowledge tracks, we would get a victory point, but we have 0 on that. And this is like an end of game scoring thing. You would put a little piece on it. Keep it out to let everyone know. But we're at the end of the game. And I think this covers up a spot again, so we might as well cover up that one, which is 2 victory points and 1 on the track. Woohoo! All right, we're up 1 knowledge track. Yay! Well, that was, I think, pretty bad draws, I think. So that was our extraction. We put this in here. And the AI takes his little thing. And that's it. We can't move it anymore. It's stuck. It's stuck. It's broken. There's something wrong with it. I think it's over. I think it's over, man. It's over. So let's look at end of game scoring now. And it's over. There's the history. Charles IV. The King's Road. Prague's Old Town. Charles Bridge. Charles University, the Metropolitan Cathedral of Saint Vincent's, and the Hunger Wall. We completed the Hunger Wall. Alright, let's see what we got. Final scoring. Final scoring. In addition to the points you accumulated during the game, you also receive points during final scoring. An overview is given on the back side of the quick reference sheet. Oh, there's a quick reference sheet, is there? Is that what this is here? Probably. Yes. All right. Any plaza that was not enclosed during the game will give out rewards at this time. Any player with a claim on a plaza will get the reward depicted in the lower half of the plaza tile. Right. So that one's already paid out. So we flip it over when it's... I don't know. So that... That says this one here. Any plaza that was not enclosed during the game will give out rewards at this time. Every player with a claim on the plaza will get the reward depicted in the lower half. So, 2 gold and a victory point. 57. We're up to 4 gold. I don't know if that makes a difference, but we're going to... That's the only one we're adjacent to. No. We don't claim any of that, I don't think. Because we don't have a token on there. So take that back. Do a victory point and take your 2 gold back. I think you have to have your little pieces. You have to build a thing that has a piece on it. Like this one. To have a claim. I believe that's the way I'm going to play it anyways. Points for academics. You score 0, 1, 2, 3 points for each space you advanced on the technology track. Well, we're up to 1. 1. Yay. The number of points you score is determined by the height on the Charles University track. Okay. You will score 0 points if you're still on the lower end of the track, but you would score 21 points if your marker is on the 3 space at the very top. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I would score 3 points, not 1. So 59. Hunger Wall. We did good on the Hunger Wall. Score points for your row on the Hunger Wall. So we score that row right there, which is 22. 22. 59. 69. 79. 81. Nice. Score points for your red and blue corner bonus. So we have 4 times 4 is 16. 797. Okay. Wall. Gain 4 points if you have exactly 4 walls built around your action ball. Gain 10 points if you have 4 or 5 walls. I have 4 walls. I have 4 walls. 1, 2, 3, 4 walls. I get 10 points. We're at 97. We're at 107. Okay. What else do we get? We're going to get more points. They don't have to be adjacent to one another. Claim personal final scoring abilities by claiming a 5 tile. We did claim a 5 tile. Where's our 5 tile? It was out here somewhere. What did we do with it? Oh, we moved it over here. Right. For every one of our tracks, we get a victory point. Well, we went up 1. So that was kind of great. Leftover eggs. We have 2 leftover eggs, which gets us 3 victory points. 111. The winner is the player with the most points. In the unlucky event of a tie, ties are broken in favor of the player who started later. Well, that means we had 111. I think they said somewhere, yeah, anything over 140 points is a good score when you're using this solo variant. If you're looking for a solo variant in which the opponent turn is simulated in more detail, check out. Yeah, we'll do that next time. I didn't want to do that during this one. But there you go. We had 111. Good score is 140, so we didn't make the good score. We were below the good score. But that was our first try. 111. I don't know. That seems like a good thing. Like, now that you know what scoring is like. Academics obviously would have been a better thing, but never got a chance to do that much. We did the hunger wall, man. That was... And we just... If we could have got some more tokens, would have been nice. Because all of them were worth 4 points apiece, so we really did well there. Yeah, there you go. That is Praga Caput Regni. Caput Regni. With the solo. Again, this is the basic solo that comes. There is an advanced solo that you can download and print out. We'll do that for next time, I think. Because I do like how the AI was nice and quick and easy, but obviously, you know, the more complex AI will make it a little more tougher and more interesting because you actually simulate an actual player there by taking pieces and parts away from you. But, yeah, I can't believe it. It ends so quick and it's over before you know what happened. Holy cow. Hopefully we didn't miss too much. I think we got everything right. I'm pretty sure we got everything right. Viper Dave, what's going on, my friend? So many different scoring factors. Yeah, that's why you can do multiple things. You can really focus in on trying to get these bonus tiles. You can try to focus in on getting more scoring options down here. Pushing down the tracks. We did really good on that one, but didn't do it very good with all the other ones. You really try to focus in on maybe one or two things to do. We ended up getting all the way through the King's Road, but I think these options didn't really help us. Like if we would have got, like, say, this one here, like 2 more blue tokens, that was like 8 victory points. That would have been awesome. Or if we could have got something a little better on this. I don't know. Well, this is, experienced by playing the game and knowing what all the little pieces, what pieces are here. Is it worth trying to go for these pieces or not? But playing that game a couple times, you're going to have to learn that stuff. But I do like this little mechanism with how you're building things adjacent to the wall. You got the different technologies. There's certainly a lot to do. Lots of different things to try. And there you go. That's a look at Praga Caput Regni. Regni, maybe? Interesting. Very interesting. There's, as complex as it is, right? Looks very complex. It's not as bad as it... once you understand how to do things, it's not very hard at all, actually. It looks a lot more complex than it really is. But, that's just maybe me playing a lot of different games, I guess. And maybe once you see a lot of different things, you understand how everything interacts a little bit better. So definitely good with variability on setup. You got lots of different pieces. You're just going to be shuffling them up, putting them out. You got pieces we didn't even add to the board. We used the default printed on board, but there's pieces you can put over those to change it up every time. So definitely a lot of replayability, I think. The AI was obviously super quick and simple. It's not very interactive. It was just there to kind of simulate turns so that you don't get extra turns. That's all it was. It's basically just a timer. But it made it go quick. So we'll have to print out the advanced AI and try it with that. We did print out, if you were around last week with our playthrough of Origins, we talked about the AI and the print. You can print it out and play through that. So we did get that one. So hopefully next time we play Origins First Builders, we can play with the advanced AI, and you can see it's a little bit more going on with it than the generic one that came in the box. So anyways, interesting stuff. Thanks so much for watching. We got a pretty much tutorial overview, setup, and playthrough in 2 hours. So, I mean, probably once you play this a time or two, you could probably play this in an hour, hour and a half, I would think. We talked in the beginning and went through setup and talked about the different buildings and different locations and the different actions and all that. So that was at least 15-20 minutes of tutorial overview. So I think, cut that out. And then you got a little bit of speed from just knowing what you're doing and playing. I would say 2 or 3 people, probably hour, hour and a half. And maybe 4 or 5 people, you could probably maybe hour and a half to 2 hours. So, I mean, even though it was 2 hours for us, that was the first playthrough. And again, tutorial, teaching, overview, strategy, and all that stuff. So, anyways, thanks so much, guys. Have a great night. Meandering Mike, Viper Dave, Doug, Phoenix Knight. Thank you guys for coming out. I do appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this. If you want to see more content like this, let me know in the comments section down below. And we'll hope to see you in the next episode. Thanks so much. It's another brand new game on the channel. If you like these, make sure you let me know. I do like to feedback from the people out there. So thank you so much for joining me. We'll see you tomorrow. Until then, my friends, take care of yourselves. We'll see you all down the line. Bye for now.